Hello guys, welcome back to Martial Arts and Fitness UK. In this product review, we're going to be taking a look at some MMA gloves. So what I've decided to do is take a look at 3 different MMA gloves at 3 different price ranges. So there'll be a cheaper option, there'll be a middle price option, and there'll be an expensive option. So what I've decided to do is have a look at these and to see how well they're going to last in class. So I'm going to be testing these products as well, rather than just giving you an initial review. And to see, depending on how much they cost, is that going to make the gloves better or not? So as a beginner, is it going to be worthwhile spending a bit more money on, say, an expensive pair, or are you better off getting a cheaper pair to start off with? These are the kind of questions that we're going to be asking, and hopefully we'll get some answers together. Now, as I've said, it's not only going to be an initial product review where I open the products and you can take a look at them. I'm also going to be using these gloves in class. So what I thought I would do is use them for 10 sessions. So that'll be training about twice a week for a month. And we're going to see how well these gloves are going to last after that month, and I'll give you a final review on the 3 different gloves and see how they get on. Right, so first up we've got the cheaper end of the scale. Now I'll let you know how much these gloves cost at the end, so stay tuned to find out exactly how much they cost. So like I've said, these are the cheaper option, so I've ordered these online, and I haven't even opened them yet. They're still in their packaging, and so you're seeing this as I am. So let's get them open. So this is the external packaging that it's come in. All right, so nice and simple, basic packaging. Lovely little carry handle there. And so let's get into the actual gloves. Good stuff. All right, so these are the MMA gloves. Now, I went for these primarily, obviously, for the price, because this is the lower end of the scale for the MMA gloves. But also, I kind of liked this this X-ray kind of pattern on the gloves, so it looks like it's your bones in the hand and the metacarpals. Yes, I kind of like that. It looks kind of cool. I remember I used to have a martial arts shop, and there used to be another brand. I can't think what they were called now, but there's another brand who had a similar kind of thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. So the padding feels all right. Feels pretty good. It's not the hardest padding I've ever felt, but that feels okay. On first look, the stitching looks pretty good. There's no kind of obvious marks or anything on those, so that's pretty good. So the Velcro, which is always going to be okay. So the Velcro, so just a nice simple basic Velcro rectangle. It feels relatively strong. I mean, again, the stitching's pretty good as well. Can't really see any marks on that one, so that's pretty cool. Inside we've just got this elastic strap here, so yeah, pretty kind of standard really. This one has got a hoop around the thumb as well, so it's not some MMA gloves have just got the kind of finger holders, and there's no kind of place for your thumb, but that one does. So let's try them on, shall we? Let's have a little look. Okay, yeah, so they fit, for me, they fit kind of well actually. They're not too baggy. Actually, I don't have any hand wraps on with these, so I'm going to be wearing hand wraps when I'm training with these. All right, so that's the MMA gloves. There they are. They're not too bad. My little pinky's hanging out there, so that's great. Yeah, fist clenching. They don't feel too stiff or tight or pinching in any way. The internal kind of lining for the moment feels quite soft and feels quite nice. How that's going to go when I'm sweating and I'm using these, I'm not quite sure yet. The straps, the Velcro straps, I must say they don't feel overly kind of supportive on my wrist, but as I've said, I'm going to be wearing hand wraps when I'm training, so I'm hoping that will kind of sort that out a little bit as well. But yeah, overall I think they're not too bad. They smell new, so you know, they're new. It's all good. So yeah, so that's the gloves. Okay, now as I've said, I'm going to be testing these for 10 sessions, so that'll be about a month, and I'm going to do exactly the same for the middle priced gloves and the high priced gloves as well. And I'm just going to give you another final review at the end just to see how these are getting on. Now, I said about the price for these gloves. Now, these do feel pretty good. I'm not 100% convinced these are the best gloves I've ever seen or felt, but these gloves were only £4.19. So that is pretty cheap, to be fair. So are they cheap and nasty? I don't know. Let's see. I'll give these a jolly good workout on the focus pads and the tie pads in class over the next 10 sessions. I'm going to be filming some of that as well, so you can have a look and just see how I'm getting on with that, or how these gloves are getting on, how they're lasting. If you're convinced already that these gloves look pretty good, you're happy with the price of £4.19, and you'd like to get a set of these straight away, then there is a link in the description below. Now, if this is the first review that you've found, or the type of reviews that I do, just to clarify that I'm not affiliated to any particular brand or any specific products. I've just bought these randomly on the internet to test them out and see how I go, and without any bias. So if I don't think they're any good, then naturally I'm going to let you guys know. But basically with the buy, I thought with the 3 different price ranges, there'd be a great way to see, actually, you know, you could probably buy, I don't know, 10 sets of these for £40, whereas some sets you can get for £40 on their own, just for one. So is it worth it? If it costs a little bit more, where's that kind of happy medium? Is it better to spend a little bit more money or a lot more money, or is it better to get something a little bit cheaper if you're just starting out, or you're not quite sure if this is going to be a hobby that you're going to want to continue? So that's it. That's the product review for the cheap MMA gloves. As I've said, links below, check it out if you'd like to buy them, and yeah, check out the next video coming soon on how well these guys are getting on. Thank you for watching, guys. There's another price range MMA glove video coming soon for the middle price range, so stay posted for that one. If you like what I'm doing, drop me a like. It's nice and simple, just click the button, and if you just found us and you want to see more product reviews, then hit the red button and you can subscribe to our channel, and there's lots more videos coming soon. Thank you for watching.